Shout out to you. We're live here. You may hear some other noises, some other people located throughout this establishment. But shout out to y'all. We're live. Now, this is definitely a strange time now, isn't it? 101 a.m. I took a 2-hour nap. Started putting this together before the nap. And, just woke up, finished it out. But this is a public stream. So 1:02 a.m. Now we're on July 22nd. So we hit Monday. All right. So I don't got to go back to work till Wednesday. I'm finding out. That's cool. So let's look at it's another disturbing story here, and this is A to Z decodes. It's Arizona decodes. Local out here in Arizona. Let's can you hear me? Yeah. So I'm being heard here. So shout out to anybody who's going to be watching this, tuning in. If not, if you're going to be tuning in later to watch it, as you see right there, A to Z decodes, 26 letters in the alphabet. A the first, Z the 26th, and that connects. And that's a big part of what we use here to show these connections with the numbers, right? So let me show the story right here. Okay. Arizona woman, 25 years old, found dead and decomposing in a car alongside her alleged. Can you say that both ways? Alleged stalker. So supposedly, right? So public stream. All right. Okay, cool. It's letting me comment. So yeah, it's a public stream, and you see the cactus. We're streaming on I1 as well. Once again, you can expect the Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, interesting breakdown, connections, just right in plain sight. We're going to have that over there. May take a few weeks, right? But yeah, you see the channel right there. Okay, and we're on Daily Decodes 81, but I don't know why the comment didn't pop up. But yeah, and I see one person's in here. All right. Yeah, so I don't know. Are you a real person? Leave a comment. No, you're not. All right, that's cool. But anyways, I am, and here we are. So I'm gonna another one of those stories, right? So alleged stalker. Okay. So again, supposedly, right? That's what's alleged here. 2 decomposing bodies found in a car in an Arizona parking lot where a missing young woman and her stalker, according to reports, right? A 25-year-old Doris Aguilar had apparently been shot. Now, shot by a 51-year-old Juan. Let's see how are we going to pronounce this name? It's right here. Let's ask pronouncenames.com.
Cuellar.
Oh, are we not plugged in? Now we're
Cuellar.
Let's hear it again.
Cuellar.
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 Cuellar. Something like that.
Cuellar.
Okay. So something like that, right? I may not try to pronounce that a lot in the decode because I'll definitely butcher it. But 51 years old, who then killed himself with a shot to the head. Wow. Local authorities told Arizona family. That's what they said, you know, and I'm going to give you the story and we're countering it at the same time because we think that these numbers are pumped out by the numbers and some kind of number system, using gematria, using just the language. What you see here, letters are equivalent to numbers. So, and we'll break away and we'll try to play a couple of the videos here with the news clip. I see one right here. Again, and Doris Aguilar found dead next to man who family says was stalking her. And you see that right up there in that clip. Shout out to the two people here. The pair were discovered July 7th, so 7/7, right? In a gym parking lot near Phoenix. All right, with their bodies having been in the car for several days. Could you imagine? And it's so hot out here. I mean, it's really hot. Okay. I mean, let's see. I mean, it feels good where there was a cool down. I'm east of Phoenix, but there was a cool down. But look, Phoenix, Arizona, high temperature today. Let's ask Google. Look at this. 110. You see that? So yeah, could you imagine? Several days. Let's go look at the news clip now. All right, so let's play this. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'm gonna play my YouTube because I want to see if we can. If we can hear this, okay? Because it doesn't always play. So I'm gonna mute the mic for momentarily. All right.
Tragic news today for the family of Doris Aguilar. They've been looking for her since she went missing on July 1st.
And today, Phoenix police confirmed not only did they identify her body, but the man who they
All right. So are we hearing that? Sorry, it took a little bit longer.
say killed her. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is here to explain what.
Okay, we can hear it. Cool, we can hear it, so that's good. So now I'm gonna go over and it's playing on my phone on YouTube. So okay, so we're gonna play this now, okay? Let me start it over.
Tragic news today for the family of Doris Aguilar. They've been looking for her since she went missing on July 1st.
And today, Phoenix police confirmed not only did they identify her body, but the man who they say killed her. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is here to explain what happened. Ashley.
So Doris's disappearance is actually tied to another case. On July 8th, you may remember we told you the bodies of two people were found in a car near 75th Avenue and Encanto Boulevard in a parking lot outside a Longhorn Steakhouse. So police confirmed today those bodies were Doris and a 51-year-old man named Juan Jose Velez Cuellar. And to give you a little background on Doris, this week we learned her family says she had a stalker, a co-worker who began sending her harassing messages. When she reported him, The company fired him, but he kept appearing and sending her messages from an account with a gun as a profile picture. And the only photo on the account was of an AR-15 in the back of a car. She was very scared of him, and she expressed that. They say the stalker would show up in the parking lot of the gym she attended, forcing her to switch gyms 3 times. In one of his posts on June 27th, he wrote, "Getting my membership back, see you soon." Then suddenly she went missing 3 days later. And that's why her family hired a private investigator who I spoke with today.
There was a note left, which can't get into too many details, but he did try to make it sound like she did this to herself. But it's very clear from.
Is this like some AI? Is this like some AI footage right here, y'all? I'm trying to not be too loud because I know the walls may be thin. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. All right. A to Z decodes. Arizona, right? Well. Here in Arizona. So look, I mean, look at like the around his head. Doesn't that look weird? But anyways, let's hear what he has to say.
Where the gunshot wound entry is, and the details in the car that's not the case. That he was, she's a homicide victim, and he then took his own life afterwards. Just the news, the finality of it, they're devastated.
And when the 2 bodies were found in the car on July 8th, police say they had been dead for several days. It's not clear how she was abducted or where he took her, but it appears he killed her before putting her body in the car and then killing himself. And I know this is...
Well, damn. So did they give us July 8th? Did it say 7/7 in our article? Let me add this to the stage again. The pair were discovered. So yeah, I guess you'll find multiple dates. Okay, but look at this. All right. You get Trump's birthday once again. Okay, fitness fanatic Aguilar, sympathy with the victim, right? And did they say, so they both are killed, right? They're both found dead. Now, did we hear any more details? I mean, we have another video that we'll look at, but anyways, we'll kind of piece it together as we go. But this stuff is definitely a fact right here with the language. All right, fitness fanatic equals 146. That's Trump's birthday. And it doesn't matter where you are, local, these stories, is it a real person? Right? We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't, was anybody there? I wasn't there, but we're looking at the story here. Before her death, Aguilar told family and friends that I guess we'll call him Juan, right? Or Juan, we'll say Juan, was dangerous and wouldn't leave her alone, according to private investigator Steve Fisher. We just heard him talk, right? Who spoke to Arizona family about the sick and twisted crime he has been investigating for Aguilar's family, many of whom live in Honduras. Aguilar, known to family and friends as a fitness fanatic. You see it right there? Missing since July 1. But look, Trump equals 88 as well. All right, and it's just this code with the 4 ciphers right here. You can, let me go to a blank. Let me go to a blank calculator real quick. And we'll look at these 4 ciphers here. Let me clear it out. All right, so let me open up the base ciphers. And it pops up like this with the calculator. So you see it right there. All right, it's just these 4 base ciphers. Forwards with the language, reverse. That's understandable, right? That's not a crazy theory of mine. No, it's not, but call it what you want. It's a code, and you see reduction at the 10th letter, which is J right there. Okay, it's already a thing. Some of y'all may have heard of it. I mean, you're here for a reason. But if you're not, don't be scared. Look, reverse reduction, Q's the 10th. And that's all it is right there. Okay? But look, when we put Trump in, look at this. And a lot of these numbers, they keep landing over and over. I mean, I do this, so let me do the work for y'all. I enjoy it. But look, you see Trump equals 88 right there. And what's the slogan or how they have it on the banners, right? Text Trump or text whatever to 88022. Look, Trump equals 88. It's a code, right? And Trump, isn't that like a definition as well? Or whatever, go look at that. I don't know. But you see it right here. And look at even Trump's got that 25 and it's a 25-year-old. And I'm not like really trying to put Trump in here. It's just we can just get that out of the way. You see, and that's his birthday. I guess let me just show that just to back it up, right? Shout out to y'all. I see now more people are watching. Appreciate you. Donald Trump's birthday. And that was kind of like a, attempted assassination. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you kind of like this energy. He survives. Everything's kind of scripted together. But you see 146 on the birthday right there for Mr. Trump. And again, you get 146 and 88, Trump 88 right here. And, we heard the private investigator. Okay. I want to get that prepared because we're going to look at that again. Here, we're going to hear him speak one more time. Right here, Mr. Fisher. Let me share the tab. Okay. But look, the private investigator. And look, you see private investigator equals 263. There he is right there. 263 is the 56th prime number. Look at fitness fanatic equals 56. That was the 156. And I didn't put a whole bunch of stuff in the calculator, right? We come back fairly quick with this. And what do you know? Fitness fanatic lands on that 56. Okay. And we just showed you it equals Trump's birthday. 56 prime 263. And we'll probably come with like a separate prime number breakdown. And we may keep that on the Math to Con channel. You can click below on more if you want to go check that channel out. But just a side note there. But anyways, let's hear him for a few more seconds over here. And then we have another clip we'll look at.
There was a note left, which can't get into too many details, but he did try to make it sound like she did this to herself. But it's very clear from where the gunshot wound entry is and the details in the car that's not the case. He was, she's a homicide victim, and he then took his own life afterwards.
Oh, okay, got it.
The finality of it.
So it's like a suicide, right? So would they call it like a murder suicide? Suicide equals 119. Okay, that's huge with Arizona. Again, sympathy with all of this, but Arizona was just in the 119th World Series. And Diamondbacks, I mean, like Donald. Okay, Shannon Doherty dies, D like Donald. Shelley Duvall, D like Donald. I mean, the stuff keeps happening. Biden, he's kind of downfall, Diddy, D, the fourth letter, the fall. Right? So, I mean, you know what I just discovered as well, y'all? We know United States equals 40 like 4. Okay, let me go to the right calculator again. Well, US also equals 40 and 4. But look, USA even checks in with the 40, like 4 right there as well, which is definitely interesting. You know, y'all would tell me if you couldn't hear me. Okay, we're good. We're good? Okay. So look, let's go back over here and we'll look at that other clip here shortly. Okay, so let's go forward here. So look at this. It's a 25-year-old. And even remember Trump equaled 25 with the 146.88. Everything's connected by numbers. You know what I'm saying? And we could even be like, remember Richard Simmons just died. Fitness. Remember Suzanne Summers? Like we're in summertime. Arizona heat, even Phoenix Suns. Anyways, right? Summers, Simmons. But anyways, fitness. Look, 250 private investigator, like 25. Before her death, Aguilar told family and friends Juan, first name Juan, Quella, I can't do it, was dangerous and wouldn't leave her alone, according to private investigator Steve Fisher. I mean, right there, 250-25. Fisher said Juan rented the car as part of a luring scheme to get Aguilar, but Fisher doesn't think Aguilar was killed in the rented vehicle. And there's different articles, and we're going to look at another another video, and you know the info may vary or whatever, right? So we're doing the best we can here. But again, what I've been told, there is no biological evidence in the vehicle that she was shot in the car, so it looks like she was moved, Fisher said. And again, Fisher said Juan left a note inside the vehicle to make it appear as though Aguilar committed suicide. You see that right there? He tried to stage it to make it look, I mean, big time shady stuff here. Because again, it's alleged. They put alleged in there. You know what I mean? So can you figure it out and then hit with the big story in the primetime news? You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not what they do. Okay, so Aguilar's phone data showed her phone, and we didn't get no picture of the stalker alleged, right? But Aguilar's phone data showed her phone was turned off July 1st. Shortly after, and you know what? Kill equals 17. That's the first day of the 7th month. And watch how that number comes back. Sacrifice 170 like 17 shortly after 8 p.m. And Fisher told Arizona family, the news or whatever, he thinks Juan used a rental car again. So look at that. I told you. I mean, sympathy. That's the only word I can think of. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, it's a tragedy. And shout out to Richard West. There it is right there. Just a side thing with Richard. 28th week. Right here. Is that what that says? Look, but look at 7-7. Okay. And did I show that? Did I put the clip? Oh, anyways. Here, let me pull it up. But look, decomposing equals 177. And 7-7 leaves 177. Along with the 7-7, United States equals 77. But did I forget to put, let me just pull this up and show you the 7-7 here. Okay, yeah, right here. And remember, the news clip we saw said 7-8, but I mean, it would connect either way. But look, let me zoom in. You see it right there? This, and let me verify. Let's show what news this is. But look, the pair were discovered 7/7, you know. And you know what? Even 78, Trump is 78 years old right now with that 78. And that could be weird with how they do these stories, right? Because they just kind of like read, you know, the news characters, right? They just read whatever's there. Okay. Interesting, because don't they say, like, don't they accuse Biden of doing that? So I think it's time to go look at that other video clip right here. So that's the New York Post, our main article we're looking at. It's probably the same video, because I think there's a video right over here. Missing woman, Phoenix woman among two bodies found inside car. So I think this was a video. Did it just? Oh, it may be something new. So we're gonna play it. Let's see what they're talking about. And we should hear this again.
About the death of a Valley woman who had been missing since July 1st. Detectives say 25-year-old Doris Aguilar was found dead in a car in West Phoenix 6 days later, and a man found dead in the same car killed himself. The Aguilar family's private investigator opening up tonight about some of the key evidence they were able to uncover. And our true crime correspondent, Brianna Whitney, has been following this very closely for us.
Yeah, lots of concerning elements here. We've learned a lot of new information today, but we still have more to go. We do now know, though, that Doris Aguilar was found shot to death inside a car along with 51-year-old Juan Cuellar. And this is extremely distressing to Doris's family because they claim Cuellar had been stalking her and she was afraid of him. While the family's private investigator says new clues have emerged from inside that car, he says there also may be another crime scene.
25-year-old Doris Aguilar, first going missing weeks ago,
now
confirmed
into the year
dead.
25
Phoenix
too.
police now say on July 7th, her
25.
body was found in the front seat of a car next to the body of a man Doris's family says was her stalker. Her body was found in the front seat of a car.
Look at that right there. Longhorn Steakhouse. Let's enter Longhorn. Look how it's popping right there. Think about the horns. Let's go enter it. It's totally relevant in the story. They didn't want to mention it, huh? Let's just see. Oops, I didn't want to show you that. Let's go over here. I mean, you saw it for yourself. I mean, let's just see on the fly. Oops. I see political numbers, politics and BS equal 103 and 13. Okay, I see 49 right there. The only thing I can think of with that is what the 49th vice president with Kamala Harris, who's popping. And it's interesting. I'm right here by Harris. Is it Harris Road right now? Or Harris Street? So let's enter a steakhouse. Look at that. You get 88. Okay. You get 88. Remember, fitness fanatic equaled 88? They said Aguilar, a fitness fanatic. And you had Trump's birthday. Look at you get 83 right there. Longhorn Steakhouse. Look at this. Like Murder and Morgue. 83. And look at the 38. Murder and Morgue, y'all. I mean, right there. You know, and you also see the 29. Again, Trump equals 29 and 25 as well. So you get that 25-year-old. But yeah, we're gonna play a little bit more of that, and then we'll get back to the decode. Again, it's A to Z decodes. Okay, local decodes, Arizona, and you get the A to Z, like the language with the 26 letters. And you see how it all connects. So we're gonna play a little bit more of this. But you see the Longhorn right there.
Next to the body of a man Doris's family says was her stalker, 51-year-old Juan Cuellar.
it's just all very sick and twisted.
Steve Fisher is a private investigator hired by Doris's family. Police say while they're investigating Doris's death as a homicide, Juan Queller died by suicide.
Queller,
She was last
that's how
seen
they're
on July
saying it.
1st, leaving to head to a store. Her car, found days later at the
Ooh,
Christown
she's
Mall,
got a middle name right there.
was last seen on July. Queller died.
Let's grab that middle name. Where'd it go?
While they're investigating Doris's death as a homicide, Juan Queller
I need that
died
middle
by
name for real.
suicide. She was last seen on.
Okay, we need that middle name. Maricela. Let's grab that name real quick because I didn't get the middle name. Let's pull it up. Maricela. Maricela Aguilar. Let me see. And what was the first name? Let me see if I'm getting this right. Okay, is that right so far? Marcela Aguilar. Now let me go back to the video and look. Maricela. Oh, it's Doris Aguilar. Okay. Maricela. Okay, Maricela. And then it's Doris. Let's look and let's see on the fly. Okay, let me see. Look at this. You get 137, the 33rd prime number, and that's Trump's attempted assassination date. So you're getting Trump numbers connected with another story and another tragedy. And if you do this, look, you get Doris like Donald. You get another D. Everything is, they're running everything. They're running everything off of this code. Is that too bright? They're running everything off of this code, y'all. Come on. Everything off of this code. They're running everything off of this code. Remember Doncic in the NBA Finals? Doncic, like Donald. Who founded the Mavericks? A guy named Donald Carter. Look at this. You get the 137 again, so everything again lands. And we could go further on this, and it would, there would be more connections. But, I mean, let's just go back over here now. You see? They say discovered. And again, yeah, leaving 177, decomposing equals 177. And it was 77. They said discovered. And United States 77. Look. Juan Quellar, 117. And look, the first day of this, like 17 or 71, you see? Known to family and friends as a fitness fanatic, had been missing since 7-1 or 17. You see that? Before her death, Aguilar told family and friends Quellar, or however you want to say it, was dangerous and wouldn't leave her alone, according to the private investigator. Look at the quote, sick and twisted crime. He has been not saying it didn't happen. It's just, wow, strange by the numbers like that. I would say so. And look, Aguilar equals 69, like woman. You get 120, like decomposing. A decomposing. Let's look at wow, we gotta look at it, right? Let's go back over here. Arizona woman, 25, found dead and decomposing in car alongside her alleged stalker.
is here to explain what happened. Ashley.
So Doris's appearance is actually tied to another case. On July 8th, you may remember we told you the bodies of two people were found in a car near 75th Avenue and Encanto Boulevard in a parking lot outside a Longhorn Steakhouse. So police confirmed today those bodies were Doris and a 51-year-old man named Juan Jose Velas Cuellar. And to give you a little background on Doris, this week we learned her family says she had a stalker, a coworker who began sending her harassing messages. When she reported him, the company fired him, but he kept appearing and sending her messages from an account with a gun as a profile picture. And the only photo on the account was of an AR-15 in the back of a car. She was very scared of him, and she expressed that.
Ooh, you get the 15. Hold on. I don't want to spoil it. You may hear a snoring dog, by the way. A snoring god. Ooh, let's remember that AR-15. But look, did I not put the... Oh yeah, look at the article. Published July 21st. Okay. The 203rd day of the year, Phoenix, Arizona equals 203. In reverse, Z is 1, A is 26. All right. Look at that. And Donald equals 23. And it's just 4 ciphers we're using. Are we still being heard? Hello? Hello? Everything's good? Look at that right there. Look at that. I'm going to have to make an Arizona pick, whatever they call it, avatar, like a flag or whatever. A to Z decodes, but we're streaming on Daily Decodes 81 and I1. Subscribe to those channels. Let's test this out. Let's see how real YouTube is. Shout out YouTube and StreamYard. Alleged stalker. However, maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I know how to spell it. And alleged Arizona Aguilar. And there's probably more, right? Arizona equals 84, like alleged stalker. Aguilar's got the 48. We know, look at this. And we know Arizona state 48. Christown equals 48. Police found Aguilar's car unlocked with her belongings still outside the Christown shopping center. Whoa. I don't think we wanted to do that, right? Just testing some of this out. Can't read that. What was the other one? That's all right, maybe another way, but look. Outside the Christown shopping center. It looks like I don't have it all in there, but you see it? And that just hit with the house fire, or the apartment fire, excuse me. Wasn't the guy's name, look, you get Christ in there, you see that? Right? But wasn't the guy's name Christ or Chris like that? That's interesting because that's hit a few times now. Okay, but look, the shopping center on July 1st, Christown Shopping Center, that's interesting. Police found the car unlocked with her belongings still inside. 6 days later, Aguilar and Cuellar's bodies were discovered again in a rented sedan in the Longhorn Steakhouse parking lot. Wow. So look, Christown even equals 48. And I guess it's the Christown spectrum Well, let me show the Wikipedia. Do I still have it up? Let's see. Let's go back over here. Christown Shopping Center. Let's see if it's going to pop up right. Let me add this to the stage. Let's see. Oh, right here, you see? Christown Spectrum. But let's go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. So look right here. All right, and let me see if there's something else here that I want to. Oops. Let's see if there's something else here that I can point out. Is a mall in Phoenix, Arizona, located at 1703. That's interesting because we had the 1 and the 7. Remember, we had the 1 and the 7 over and over again. Okay? Bethany Home Road. It is the city's oldest operating mall and was the 3rd shopping mall built in the city. This is Arizona D codes A to Z. So 1607 on the address. Hold on, you get 2 addresses? How come there's 2 addresses? Look at that. Y'all seeing this? Located at 1703 West Bethany, and then it says 1607 down there. 167, 173. Let me check my numbers real quick. 167, 173. Let's see. Okay, I don't see those numbers. I don't see those numbers, y'all. Let me scroll down a little bit more. And look at the dialing code right there. Murder and Morgue. 833 right there. Look at this. It opened on Kobe Bryant Day. That number's been hidden. Reggie Miller with the Kobe Bryant Day birthday, which is August 24. And Cheryl Miller was just the head coach for the All-Star game for the WNBA. Her team beat Team USA? Is that what they're calling it? Something like that. And LeBron with 8 seconds left, game-winning shot, 8 like Kobe, or 8, birthday in the 8th month, Bryant equals 80, like 8. Damn, okay. But yeah, right here, 82. Bryant equals 82 as well. Look, but Christown Spectrum, you just saw it. 82 like Doris Aguilar, and you get D again like Donald, and 88s and 146s. This is a public stream. 2 decomposing bodies. 25-year-old Doris Aguilar, apparently shot by Juan Quellar, 51, then killed himself with a shot to the head. Okay, but look, 82 and 82. I put the question mark here, but we verified that this is, we saw it in the video with the news. Okay, and we connected by the numbers. Is probably more with the horns, right? Oh, and there's that Wikipedia right there. Derived from the Christown Mall, built in the city. The name Christown Spectrum is derived from Christown Mall. Okay. The mall opened as an enclosed shopping mall, but the enclosed portion of the mall was greatly reduced when redevelopment change the configuration. Okay, look, but look, 51. Okay, Chris down also equals 51. Reduce it at Q. Remember? Alleged stalker 51. In reduction, reduce it at J. Remember that? 51-year-old Juan Quillar, who then killed himself. Arizona woman equals 150, like 15. Remember they mentioned AR 15? Arizona equals 105, like 15. Okay, now I want to play that clip again now. Is this the right, hopefully this is the right one.
Photo on the account was of an AR-15 in the back of a car. She was very
We just
scared of
missed
him,
it.
and she expressed that. They say with a gun as a profile picture, and the only photo on the account was of an AR-15 in the back of a car. She was very scared of him, and she expressed that. They say the stalker would show up in the parking lot of the gym she attended, forcing her to switch gyms 3 times. In one of his posts on June 27th, he wrote, "Getting my membership back, see you soon." And suddenly she went missing 3 days later. And that's why her family hired a private investigator who I spoke with today.
There was a note left, which can't get into too many details, but he did try to make it sound like she did this to herself. But it's very clear from where the gunshot.
Several days. It's not clear how she was abducted or where he took her, but it appears he killed her before putting her body in the car and then killing himself.
Okay, so hopefully the footage and everything is playing well, because that won't be the case all the time. And they're mentioning June 27th, Quillar made a haunting Facebook post seemingly aimed at Aguilar, "Getting my lifetime gym membership back. See you soon." I think we heard them mention that. Yeah. Sympathy. And look, that June 27 leaves 187 in the year. 187. And remember the murder code. Here, you may be connected. Just it was a mainstream thing brought to us by Snoop Dogg with 187 on a undercover. Remember? Undercover officer equals 187 in the language in ordinal. But you see that? Okay. Okay, y'all. So local Arizona decodes A to Z. Well, that's what it is. Now this connects with I'll see if I can pull it up real quick. Another decode with the Chris thing. Apartment fire, 48th Street, Awatuki, which was a homicide. We saw that here. You know what? Does homicide have Trump numbers? Homicide might have Trump numbers as well. But I wanted to show here, it didn't pull it up right. Right here, arrest made. But let's look at the name. And again, an Arizona story, but look at the name connects. Look, you get Christ right here. You see this right here? Chase. And remember the D-backs play in this field, don't they? Here, let me highlight it. Right there. A little bit.
We begin with breaking news and arrest in the case of 3 people found dead after firefighters put out an apartment fire in Awatuki.
Detectives say they have digital and physical evidence. 30-year-old Chase Chrisman behind bars tonight, booked for murder. We're waiting on that mugshot. Detectives say while he
So it's playing
admitted
the video, I
he was at
guess.
the apartment, he would not confess to the
But you see right
crimes.
there,
Police say the fire was
Chrisman.
intentionally set to try and cover up the 3 murders. Detectives say it appears as all the victims were killed Sunday.
These
The
things take a
arson
little bit.
started the next day, and they think he acted alone. Nothing more yet on any
I may have to
possible motive, but you
refresh.
can count on us to keep you posted as soon as we learn anything new.
I may have to refresh this. Come on. All right, I think we're good now. But yeah, look at the name, Chrisman, right there. That's my point. Okay, we'll just go back this way. And you get the Christown Mall, or the shopping center. You see that? There's going to be more with that. Excuse me. But all of that's undeniable. And you see the language come into play there with the A's. And Doris D like Donald. And homicide, we need to look at that real quick. Because I think homicide might have, does homicide have 88 or 146? No, it doesn't. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Look, it's got the 150 and 48. Let me show you. Look at this. And homicide's got 42 like Arizona. 150 with all the 15s, and the 51-year-old then says commit suicide, however they want to call it. And you get the 48 state, which is Arizona, that equals 42. Look at that. And 150 to go. It's a direct match with Arizona woman, isn't it? Homicide 150. Arizona woman 150 and 66. Shout out to y'all. As always, you know, 2 decomposing bodies. I mean, T's the 20th letter, like 2. Trump's last birthday, or his birthday this year left 200 days. Like 2. Trump 2020, all 2s. Just, man. I'm not even going to show the character because he's just connecting with everything, right? So yeah, that's just all. Donald Trump, right? Attempted assassination, you get more A's. Arizona, Aguilar, attempted assassination. And I think there was one, alleged even. And there's probably more. So yeah, hopefully the volume, hopefully everything, hopefully the footage plays, or you could at least hear it, which I guess is more important. Hopefully, you could see it. That would be a bonus if you could see it well, but whatever. Shout out to y'all. Another like tragic story, and if these deaths are going down, wow. Okay, wow, how everything connects like that, right? So A to Z decodes. Anybody who's going to be viewing this later. Okay, 1:55 a.m. Arizona time. And we're on daily decodes, like I said, 81 as well, and I1. Remember, look for the Kyrie Irving, Kanye West. Interesting similarities between the two characters on that channel within the next few weeks, roughly. And we have the Kurt Cobain decode that dropped recently over on Puppets on Strings, Math 2Con 2. Again, this can all be found down below if you click more. Yeah. So, Arizona woman, 25, found dead and decomposing in car alongside her alleged stalker. Huh. And there's always more. Shout out, y'all. A to Z decodes from Arizona to wherever you're at. Sympathy with the death and the story. You know, I'll be seeing you here in a little bit, right? Maybe around, who knows, around noon, 1, 2, 3 p.m. Arizona time, roughly. Until then,